Hello and welcome to my presentation of Learning Analytics. My name is Paul Aguirre and I hope you enjoy the show. What is it? What are learning analytics? Learning analytics is the measurement, collection, analysis, and reporting of data about learners and their context for purposes of understanding and optimizing learning and the environments in which it occurs. For example, if we survey kids on the way they learn best utilizing multiple intelligence by Dr. Howard Gardner, we would be able to create personalized lesson learning plans for our students based on their data. Who can benefit from learning and analytics? By leveraging learning analytics, students, faculty, and administrators can improve learning and course outcomes and develop more engaged and effective teaching and learning techniques. Learning analytics provides feedback to individual students, and learning analytics can speak to and benefit multiple audiences. Students can offer feedback on their own work and course context. Faculty offering engaging trends and course material effectiveness in the classes they teach. Faculty administrators offering perspective on activities and outcomes in programs, departments, and curricula they direct. School administrators offering perspective on trends and impacts, supporting decisions of broader oversight and investment. Instructional designers and support staff provide perspective on the impact and effectiveness of online course design choices. So, why are learning analytics so important? The best ideas rely on learning analytics to help personalize teaching methods and tailor instruction to meet each student's individual strengths and weaknesses, learning disabilities, and prior subject knowledge. Without a personalized touch, educators would otherwise stick to the traditional model of teaching and tailor instruction not to the individual, but to a mass classroom filled with supposedly homogeneous mental makeups. Thankfully, educators and policymakers have caught on and realized the importance of personalized attention. Everyone's brain processes information differently, and with the help of learning analytics, the model of education is gradually moving away from the unrealistic institution and towards every individual student. It sounds like the teaching methods of tomorrow, and in many ways it is. The benefits of using learning analytics are astounding, and we've broken down the top four. Focus on the individual. In a classroom setting, it's hard to recognize and subsequently attend to a student's individual weaknesses. With learning analytics, these deficiencies are identified immediately. Once an area of weakness is identified, software is programmed to begin rewiring instruction to address that need. For example, the software may provide links to outside resources that specialize on the topic, or if their learning style responds well to visual and auditory stimulation, instructional videos will appear. Predict performance. Learning analytics can predict whether or not a student will pass an online course and, more generally, how they'll perform in the remainder of the course. If they pass, analytics can predict in which areas they'll still need additional support. The ability to predict performance means that every minute is designed to help students reach their educational end goals promptly. Cost effectiveness. In the same way with learning analytics, every minute a student spends with a program is valuable. Stop wasting time with textbooks that don't work or methods that don't help a particular student who learns at a different pace. Figure out what is working and what will work for students before wasting time and money on resources. Learning analytics isn't a trial run, it's the solution for every student, regardless of their special needs or prior knowledge. Increased retention rate. Speaking short term, Students are less likely to fail an online course or an in person course supplemented with online tutoring programs because learning analytics serve to improve current learning difficulties and predict future failures. Long term, according to recent studies, every encouraging educational feat improves the likelihood that students stay in school, pursue higher education, and feel confident in their ability to solve real world problems. As we progress through a world inundated with technology, we should continue using learning analytics to understand the behavior of learners and adapt teaching method to provide unique mental configuration. With the help of learning analytics, every action educators take will move towards helping students achieve their learning goals and objectives. So, how can I use learning content analytics to provide better learning experiences? Here's how you could provide a better learning experience through data-driven insights. Identify the types of content your learners like. For example, in the case of videos, you could benchmark the performances of different types of video, like animation, storytelling, things like that, against each other, and then see what type of content keeps your learners engaged the best. Develop engaging content. With the power of analytics, you'll be able to develop better learning. You are able to find out immediately what works and what doesn't. No need to run extensive surveys. The behavior of the learners is the best feedback. Personalized learning experiences. You can naturally run analytics for individuals and defined groups, in addition to the whole mass of learners. This helps you personalize the learning experience according to skill level, seniority, experience, and previous learning history. All in all, learning analytics provides a powerful tool for increased transparency and visibility into the performance of learning. As learning moves to more in demand and just in time, they help to ensure that you're developing the right content to the right audience. How should I incorporate content analytics in the learning development process? Once you have collected the data and studied the analytics, this is how you could build the use of analytics into your learning development process. Develop an initial version of learning materials tailored and personalized to your audience or classroom students. Roll it out to a test group of learners and monitor that analytics. For example, test your lesson on a small group of 3 to 4 students. Identify potential learning engagement failures and reiterate content accordingly. For example, ensure students are engaged and learning the content required. Mass rollout to a wider audience, such as a whole classroom, and check for understanding. Revisit the content and analytics at regular milestones to ensure continued relevance and engagement. This type of approach helps to ensure that the learning activities you provide and invest money in perform at their best at all times. Here is a short video on some learning analytics. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. In conclusion, the goal of learning analytics is to enable teachers and schools tailored educational opportunities to each student's level of need. They can adapt curricula, enhance the quality of education, and enable students to learn better. I appreciate you watching and sharing your time with me. Here are my references. Thank you and have a great day.